We begin this hour with breaking news out of Syria, where a ceasefire deal has been agreed to allow civilians and all remaining rebel forces to leave Eastern Aleppo. Tens of thousands of people have been trapped in the last remaining opposition-held areas. Well, Ediz Tianshan is in Gaziantep on the Turkish-Syrian border, and we can join him now live. Hello to you, Ediz. So the deal has been a long time coming. What other details do we have about what's been agreed?
Indeed, we've just had a confirmation also from the Turkish officials. They told us that as a result of diplomatic talks and efforts between Turkey and Russia, they were finally able to pull through this much desperately needed ceasefire agreement. It is a temporary ceasefire that is mainly aiming for a safe evacuation of civilians as well as rebels. Now, we understand that the ceasefire is already in effect. It has been so since 15 GMT, some 3 hours ago. And so far, it's been calm in Eastern Aleppo. We're also told by our sources on the ground, and they're also telling us that several buses are already on the way to that enclave where they will be picking up hundreds of civilians already, and we understand that roughly 500 civilians will already start being evacuated by tonight within the next few hours if it all goes as planned. And obviously all of the civilians are expected to be evacuated, and as I've said, it will include all of the rebel groups as well, but they are only allowed to take small arms with them. They're light arms, and all of these groups, civilians as well as rebels, will be able to go to the western countryside of the Aleppo province, or mostly to the northwestern Idlib province, and all of those areas are also under rebel control, so we don't expect any conflict there. And we are told that they will be allowed to leave that enclave in Eastern Aleppo until Wednesday night. So this gives them roughly 24 hours of a temporary ceasefire and a safe evacuation passage for all.
And it is a small window of opportunity for them to leave. Now, we've had deals in the past, nothing to this magnitude though. Any guarantees that this one's going to stick?
Well, Kamali, as you said, it is a very small window, and maybe in a way it is good that it is only 24 hours, because in the past, remember, the battle for Aleppo took some 5 years, and there were many efforts of establishing a short-term ceasefire which could potentially turn into a long-term one, but that never happened. The longest ceasefire we've ever seen in Aleppo was in some cases 2 days, in some cases 4 or 5 days. It was never longer than that. And so in a way, this is an effort to evacuate all of the civilians as well as rebels in just 24 hours.